American historical marker. I'm going to introduce Bill Lewis. He's a commissioner from Harrisburg, from the Pennsylvania Historical and Museum Commission.
And even the toys that have made our Commonwealth, our nation, and our world a richer and far more interesting place. This is a really exciting day. The Slinky is probably one of the most iconic American toys, and it has literally impacted probably all of our lives. I was thinking last night, my personal relationship with Slinky started when I was about 2 years old and continued through my kids, although I have to say a couple of times they were caught on something, but they did recoil. So, like a Slinky, which I think is a perpetual toy that will always fascinate children forever, this is your Commonwealth's perpetual marking of this great iconic part of American heritage and of American toys and games. I want to thank a whole bunch of people. First, of course, we need to thank the James family. It was their dad's engineering brilliance and their mother's business brilliance that have kept this as really one of the great toys in America. I want to thank the nominator of the marker today, Robin Young. Robin is, yeah, she deserves a definite. I call it, you've heard the term serial. She is a serial marker nominator. She has had more, before I came on the commission, I nominated 3 markers. I actually had 1 accepted. I think her batting average is about as good as anybody that has ever played baseball. Her phenomenal rate of success, and doing a historic marker is a major historic project. I often say it's almost like writing a master's thesis. She put an awful lot of work into this, and Robin, we thank you so much for that. I also want to thank your legislative delegation for the persistence and their interest in making sure that this marker is here today. I thank the Senator's office and your state rep, and for all the people here in the community, particularly the town and the Historical Society, for everything they do. These are great things that we do to mark important things in Pennsylvania history. These are the things that have impacted our state, our nation, and literally the world. So I thank all of you for coming here today, to being a part in this unveiling of this permanent marker to mark this great American tradition. Thank you so much.
Thanks. And now Senator Carney couldn't make it today, and so we have a representative from his office, Mike Bland. Joe Bland, sorry.
Good morning. Unfortunately, Senator couldn't be here this morning, but once I found out and heard, the story behind Slinky, I was excited. I went home to share it with my 5-year-old and 7-year-old, and this is just such an historic occasion, and I'm so proud to be here. I'm honored to be here. I thank you guys, and congratulations, and thank you for giving me and my children such an iconic treasure. We thank you. Take care. God bless you.
And now State Representative Mike Sabol.
I'm very excited to be here. I want to thank everyone who helped put it together. This morning, right before I stood up to the podium, I was talking with Mayor Joe about some exciting things that are going to be happening in Clifton Heights' future. The future is really bright for this borough, and I'm really proud to represent it. And it's a perfect symbiotic relationship now to come back and celebrate Clifton Heights history. And in particular, it's just really cool that the Slinky came from here. I have a 2-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old son, and I showed them their first Slinky about a year ago. And what I love about that toy, it's a toy that's going to be around forever because it surprises. It has an element of magic to it. It doesn't have batteries. It doesn't have a crank. It's something that you show to them in their hand. It has that fluidity to it. And you put it on a stair, and I watched the first time my son and my daughter saw that working, and it was magic. And if there's anything that you can instill in young children, you want them to believe is that the world is full of magic and possibility and fun. And And that's what the Slinky is and what it'll continue to be for a long time. So I'm so proud to say that this comes from Clifton Heights in the 163rd District. And congratulations on this wonderful historic marker that's going to be here and all the people who work towards it. And thank you all for coming for this. What a beautiful day. Thanks.
Oh, now I'm honored to introduce Mayor Joseph Lombardo Jr., Mayor of Clifton Heights.
This is a real honor for Clifton Heights. On behalf of the Borough of Clifton Heights, Borough Council, and our residents, I am honored to share in the dedication of this historical marker, which honors the Slinky toy that was invented right here in Clifton Heights 75 years ago by Richard and Betty James. Clifton Heights Borough, after a long hiatus, has begun a redevelopment renaissance in the last 12 months. And we are privileged to add this commemorative marker to our town. I would like to thank the Slinky Toy Company, the James family, the Pennsylvania Historical and Museum Commission, Robin Young, and the Clifton Heights Historical Society. In particular, Ted Archer, Phil Fabrizio, and Leona Papali. Thank you all and have a great holiday weekend.
And now I'd like to introduce you to the children of the inventor and of the person who turned the company around, their mother, Betty James. This is Rebecca James Morris and their son Christopher James.
Good morning, everybody. This is a remarkable event for my sister and my other sister, who's not quite here yet, to attend. When I look at the group, I've got to be honest with you, I do have a regret, and I just have to be honest. And that regret is that my mother can't be here with you to recognize the accomplishment that has been bestowed upon her with 75 years of Slinky. And more importantly, for you to be able to meet my mother. She was a remarkable, remarkable woman. And when you know, for those of you who have daughters, this is the type of woman that epitomized women who've faced adversity and overcome adversity and made a significant impact on our lives as well as for the community of Holliesburg and others. So we thank you very, very much. And as I said, I wish my mother could be here.
Thank you.
And now I'm honored to introduce Lauren Gianni, and she's from Alex Brand's company. She's the team leader that they donated funds for the marker, and they did a lot of the press work, public relations, and so they have a whole team of people. So Lauren, come on up.
Hi, good morning. Thank you everyone for joining us today, and thank you for everyone who helped make this event possible. I'm Lauren Gianni. I'm a senior brand manager at Alex, and I manage the Slinky brand. I'm thrilled to be here on behalf of Alex Brands for this very special day in history. Not only we're dedicating the commemorative marker, but we're also celebrating National Slinky Day. Slinky is more than just a toy. It's an iconic classic and a staple in American pop culture. As this famous jingle says, everyone knows it's Slinky. From its roots here in Clifton Heights to its appearances on TV and commercials and movies such as the Toy Story series, Slinky's really made its mark. Kids, parents, and grandparents alike really commemorate this special, magical toy. Slinky has really inspired generations. We at Alex Brands are privileged to be working on this Slinky brand, and we're committed to keeping the long history and its place in history. We're going to reach children with Slinkies for generations to come, and as well as the roots in Pennsylvania where the classic Slinky is still made. We're so honored to be here with the James family and with everyone here and all the people that made this happen. special thanks to the Clifton Heights community and also the James family and the Pennsylvania Historical Commission and Robin Young, who was instrumental in making this day happen. So thank you very much. If you haven't had a chance to pick up a Slinky, please do so. Enjoy this amazing toy. Thank you.
And last but not least, I'd like to introduce you to Ted Archer. I met Ted back in February, and he was very interested in getting involved in getting the marker up. And he's the founder of the Clifton Heights Historical Society. So thank you, Ted, for all your help, and take it from here.
Thank you, Robin. I would like to thank the Borough Council, the Mayor, for their support of the town history, obviously the Slinky in particular. They have granted us the use of the building in support of town history, which Clifton Heights is rich in, has many other facets of history in this town. Quickly, I'd like to introduce a few of our board members that have helped out to make this event possible. Phil Fabrizio, behind me, Jen Trout, Michelle Mott, and unfortunately one of our members is on vacation, which would be Leona Papali. So thank you everybody for being here today. Get this time now to do the unveiling, which everybody's waiting for, and then we'll have refreshments afterwards. Thank you.
Phil.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys, let's get a group picture. We can get on this. If you guys want to come up front here and get a picture. Let's start out. Okay, please.